Hotep. I'm your host, Shimsu Anuk. Amen Hotep. You are now tuned into Comedic Radio. I have one question, more than one question. I could present it in multiple ways. Why is it a battle? Why is it a battle? Why is it a competition? Why is it a race? Why is it an ego trip? Why is it a set trip? Well, Brother Anuk, what are you talking about? Individuals know exactly what I'm talking about. How come it seems as if it's my history versus your history? My way of thinking versus your way of thinking. Your essence of philosophy versus my essence of philosophy. Your God versus my God. Why is it a competition? Because it's been set up that way for individuals to treat each other that way. This is the working of white supremacy. Now let me speak for myself, because I can't speak for the whole of individuals who follow or delve in the Kemetic philosophy, excuse me. But I do. And my reasons for that is it's numerous reasons for that. But at the end of the day, I don't allow that to stop me from sitting down and listening to what the next Moor brother might have to say, or the next Islamic brother might have to say, or the next Buddhist brother might have to say. For me, it's more of a search for information. Kemet had well-documented information versus a lot of our ancient black tribes. I know Ethiopia is credited with a lot of things, and even further back. No one's taking away from other parts of Africa. We understand that there was other tribes of Africa and other civilizations of Africa. But what we're saying is that Egypt had a lot of well-documented history. We already know that with Alexander burning down the libraries, we already know they had libraries. So if you have libraries, you have information. Not too many surrounding tribes outside of Egypt had thriving civilizations the way that they had thriving civilizations. Not to say that they were savages. But Egypt is one of the ones that was leading in the world at that time when it comes to civilization, and they had well-documented information. So taking the Kemetic route makes it easier for me to understand a lot of things concerning my history, my culture, Africa, this, that, and the third. Also getting out and networking. Never did I say, or will you hear me say, because I believe it to be irrational, that the Kemetic way of life is the truth, the way, and the light. I never said that, because some things I agree with when it comes to our ancestors' knowledge, and some things I disagree with, and some things I still yet do not understand. So it's not an aspect of when you speaking to me because you see Kemetic pictures on my post, or Kemetic sayings on my post or on my page, is, oh, he's a Kemetic brother. So automatically you throw the defense up as if there's a war because you're a Moor, or you're Islamic, or you're Buddhist. So now the ingrained workings of white supremacy kick in. Y'all hear what I'm saying? The ingrained workings of white supremacy now kicks in. For no other reason than my belief not being the same as yours, I automatically become your enemy. Why is this? Because the aspect that we have been taught to view one another has been distorted. I remember my elder told me, if you have to argue in defense of your philosophy, if you have to argue in the defense of your philosophy is not sound. He went on to pose a question to me. He said, Anuk, is the sky blue? I said, yes, sir, it is. He said, that leaves no room for debate, correct? I said, yes, sir, you're correct. That leaves no room for debate. We can clearly see that at this moment, that's what the color of the sky is. We all agree on that. We got facts, information, da-da-da-da-da to back it up. He said, is your philosophy that sound? And I looked at him and I said, I want it to be. See, but the thing about it is, my whole point of posting this post right here is to say it's not a war, man. It's not a fight, man. You know, you don't have to take and twist my words. You can ask me, brother, what do you mean? And I will break it down to the minutest point that I can to give you an understanding. It's not a war. We've been warring long enough. Why are we still warring? Why are we still fighting amongst each other over philosophies and history? I believe that we should be birthing a new history. We should not be dabbling in back in the past the history and saying, okay, well, yeah, the Moors messed up here, so let's just take a little bit out here and implement this, or the Kemites, they messed up here, so let's just do away with this and mix it with this. Nah, start anew. We got the minds to do it. History shows us that we come so close. But history also shows us where we messed up at, where we need to pick up at and do better. Look at Black Wall Street. It was thriving, doing good. Black minds coming together in spite of their religions, because everybody was not part of the same religions, contrary to popular belief. When Black Wall Street was thriving, you had men and women of different religious beliefs, but it was working. When the cracker burnt that down and it was presented as history, what we did right is available and what we did wrong is available. So what should we be using past history for? As a roadmap. I present history as a roadmap, not as something that as somebody should adopt. Oh, yo, pick up your cross and follow me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I wish that you follow yourself. Submit to no man. Contrary to what these so-called historians are telling you, or these black leaders are telling you, our ancient ancestors of whatever religion or philosophy, commission, whatever, never submitted to no man. They revered nature, respected nature, understood nature, learned a lot from nature, used their minds in the way that they should have been used. What has happened to man since he has laid down reason and truth to pick up a book and follow someone else? What has happened to him? It's been a downfall and a struggle ever since. Ever since we've suspended reason and truth for a book or the next best Creflo dollar, it's been going downhill. Let truth and reason be your guide. Do you know that we can fix our current problem right now at this very moment, without bringing up religion? Did you know that? Did you ever stop to think about that? Why it's so crazy that we're in this predicament, and every day that we wake up we should slap ourselves in the face? We can fix our current predicament right now without bringing up any religious beliefs, because it's not a religious issue. It's the religious debating that's holding us back. This is a cultural and economical issue. History and religion is holding us back. Arguing and debating it every day. This is economical and on a whole nother level. Genetic warfare. Not to say that I believe in the whole crazy theory that the whole black race is going to be wiped out in the next 10 years, but there is an enemy that wishes not to see you succeed, yes. And is playing tricks on your genetics. But I just wanted to post that, man. I appreciate everybody, I just want to get that off my chest, man. It's not a war. It's not a debate. It's not a race. It's our lives. It's our salvation. So let's build. Our situation being first and everything else being second. So, once again, you tuned into Kometu Radio. I'm your host, Shimsu Anuk. I'm in Hotep. I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me, man. I hope my words have been resonating with you, man. Like I said, I don't do it for the fame. Like I said, my social circle is cool. I got friends and family, but I do it that it can touch somebody's ears and they can pass it on to the next person. Because at the end of the day, it's not a war, at least not amongst ourselves. We'll talk about, those other things in a whole nother broadcast. But once again, I want to say I love y'all. Thanks. Keep your head up. Peace. Shimsu.